Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and greetings to the tutor, my fellow students, as well as all of the viewers. My name is M.ALIFFARIFF bin Muhammad Zahri from Miri Learning Center. Currently, I'm pursuing my study at Open University Malaysia OUM in Bachelor of Management. My student ID is 8712190855090002. For this semester, I'm taking course OUMH 1303, which is English for Oral Communication, and this video is specifically made for this course assignment. Today, I will present and tell all of you a very exciting topic which I believe we talk about it every day. It's about food. But it's not just about any food. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 must-eat traditional food when you are in Malaysia. Well, the purpose of this speech is to introduce while promoting to the whole world about what an awesome traditional food that we have in Malaysia. Specifically to the tourists, of course, who come visit Malaysia, and I hope one day they will put these traditional foods in their bucket list before they're going back to their homeland. Before we go any further, let's take a brief moment and look on what is the traditional food means. Traditional food are the foods and dishes that are passed on through generation or which have been consumed for many generations. Traditional foods and dishes are traditional in nature and may have a historic precedent in a national dish, regional cuisine or local cuisine. Traditional foods and beverage may be produced as homemade by restaurant and small manufacturers and by large food processing plant facilities. Now, the first dish on the must-eat line today is none other than our beloved favorite food. Of course, it is nasi lemak. Well, nasi lemak is considered as a national dish in Malaysia by many. Nasi means rice, and lemak can be translated as rich or tasty. Rice is boiled in water with coconut milk, pandan leaf, and other spices. Nasi lemak is traditionally served with sambal, which is chili sauce with shrimp paste, fried dried anchovies, and roasted peanuts. But nowadays, varieties of side dishes can be paired with nasi lemak, such as boiled or fried egg, tofu, calamari, fried chicken, rendang, and many more. I just leave it to your imagination so that you can think about yourself. Next, let's go to the next dish. Here we got roti canai, of course, Malaysian popular choice for traditional cuisine during breakfast. Well, even roti canai popular during breakfast at this time, I believe you guys can see it almost every time, even supper. Okay, what is roti canai? Roti canai is a flatbread dish found in several countries in Southeast Asia, especially in Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Thailand. It is usually served with dal or other types of curry, but can also be cooked with sweet and savory variation made with much more ingredients such as meat, egg, and others. The best experience you can have when you eat roti canai is at the street stall. You can see the vendor roll out the dough, and if you want to know more, experience yourself. Now, for the third traditional food in my list, it is nasi kandar. Popular northern Malaysian dish from Penang, originally introduced by Tamil Muslim traders from India. The rice is served with a variety of pairing dishes that are usually fried, curried, or boiled. The selection of curries consists of various blend of vegetables, seafood, or meat. The classic style of nasi kandar is kuah banjir, accompanied with mamak-style sambal, chicken, omelette, okra, and papadum. So delicious. Early 1900s, nasi kandar is best defined as the boiled white rice placed inside a wooden basket and carried on the shoulder using a bamboo or wooden pole or stick. They known as menganda in Malay. So menganda, nasi kanda. Menganda, nasi kanda. You got it right? Well, for the fourth dish of the list on the list for must eat when in Malaysia, I choose satay. For those who never heard of satay, basically it is a grilled meat on skewers. In Malaysia, chicken satay, beef satay, mutton satay, and satay perut are the most famous, common, and favored by Malaysians. Satay is a very famous dish in Southeast Asia region, not just in Malaysia, but Indonesia and Singapore as well. Malaysian satay commonly served with peanut sauce, compressed rice, which is also known as nasi impit, some raw onion, and slices of cucumber. Then, satay is best when you have it during dinner time. And why do people love satay? It's of course because of the freshness of the grilled skewered meat, plus the tender and juicy texture of the grilled meat, as well as the sweet and a little bit of spicy richness that you can feel when it's satay with peanut sauce. Adding the cucumber slices and raw onion just making the taste become even more delicious. Now, as for the final dish, the fifth dish, we have cendol, a must-have dessert in Malaysia because it is one of the most refreshing dessert during the hot day. Throughout Southeast Asia, especially Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, a mix of coconut milk with palm sugar syrup served with a kind of green noodles with pandan flour. The topping can be quite unusual actually, sometimes even with coconut bread, pulut, corn, or even durian. So, there you are, my pick for 5 must-eat traditional foods when you are in Malaysia. There are many more actually, traditional foods in Malaysia which we can explore and eat by ourselves. Malaysian traditional cuisine reflecting the country diversity. We have Malay, Chinese, Indian, Bumi Putra, Iban, Bidayuh, Murut, Kadazan, Dusun, Melanau, and many more other ethnicities. And all of this ethnic representing Malaysia and giving the whole world a great mix of ingredients, technique, and flavor to taste. It's no secret that I'm proud to be a Malaysian, and I really hope that someday everyone in this whole world will get a chance to taste my 5 most must-eat traditional foods when you are in Malaysia. I think that's all for now. Thank you. Thank you very much for spending your time with me until the end of this video. And I wishing you all the best in everything you do. Again, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.